next question. What happens when somebody has told you they like you and you need to shut them down or
shut them down.
Shut them down. Or tell them nicely. Yeah, shut the door. That's a good one. Tell them nicely that.
Do you
There's
tell
no
them
chance.
nicely?
No,
No,
there's
you
no chance.
You
I
can't
cannot
tell them
handle-
nicely. You can't tell them nicely. You have to be direct, straight, and not care. It sounds really harsh, but not care about hurting their feelings because
And
otherwise, if you keep it going, they're going to continue liking you and continue working towards it. So.
Well, usually it gets to a point. If it's gotten to the point where you have to say something, then they haven't gotten the hints of your body language. They haven't gotten the hints of all these other things that you're a little bit more reserved. So you have to inwardly think about that too. It's like, okay, this person still is pursuing me, but it's like, oh, you're forcing me. I've told you every other way I can possibly think without having to come out and be like, listen, I just don't have feelings for you. And that's uncomfortable because you're like, I don't want to have to tell you like that, but you haven't gotten... So get the first hints.
We need to come up with a good phrase that just does it.
No, I feel like, though, if the person comes to you and just were to tell you rather than just try to demonstrate to you, it's much better to just be upfront. Say, I like you, and I can be like, I don't like you back. Or like...
No, it's true, though. Direct is so much better, because then there's no confusion.
No marriage proposals that happen. You're just like...
Well, what happens, though, when you directly say no to someone, when they've told you directly that they like you, and then they keep pursuing and keep telling you what
Then
to
you
do.
cut off all communication.
Yeah, you have to break
You have got to cut off all communication because they're just not understanding, and to save them from more hurt feelings of, because a lot of times we think, oh, we're showing them that we don't like them, but they're still not understanding it because we're keeping conversation open, texting, calling, thinking, oh, we'll just be friends, and we'll show them that we're friends, but it really needs to be severed if they're not getting it.
Definitely.
I agree.
Unfortunate, which is unfortunate. That's why.
It's better, more mature if you can just agree to
But both
you
parties
like me.
have to be
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're watching this, or girls, if you're the one who's liking somebody and they say to you,
I don't like you.
I appreciate your interest, but I'm not interested, don't take that as a hint to go further. Just back off and deal with your feelings and get past it and move on.
And if you think God has told you that you're
Go to
supposed
him
to,
about it.
guess what? God will tell them, and then they will come to you because they'll know you already like them. So you back off and say, okay, God, then it's up to you, and you let it go there.
Also, a thing to all the ladies out there, don't just assume somebody likes you.
Exactly.
Wait till they are straight out and tell you, because you'll get your hopes up and then find out that they're dating somebody else. And you'll be devastated because you've built up this entire story about how you're married with 3 kids after 5 minutes of meeting them. So just control your emotions and choose not to fall for them until they tell you right out that they like you.
Yeah, I mean, the truth of it, too, is that you can't ever control other people's feelings or emotions. You can only control yourself. And so holding yourself to a place of dignity for yourself, being honest and not, it's very, very difficult to be honest with people. So I find I would have a very hard time being direct with someone like that. If they said I like you, to be like, sorry, I don't like you. That would be so hard.
It's hard. It is hard. I just had to do it recently. And it was really hard. But
I've never had to do it.
But it's so much better because it's so much clearer communication. And it leaves it very clear, and you can continue to be friends if the other person decides that they want to or not. But it just, there's no, don't ever do that type of thing through text or messaging. If someone texts you saying, I like you, give them a call back.
And don't
at least through the phone.
flirt with them because it makes you feel good. If you
do not lead them on.
Yeah, because it's easy to be like, oh, I like people liking me, but I'm not interested in you. I would never date you, but I like that when we're around people, you show me attention.
Yeah.
Do not.
And then if they
That's
continue
hard
to
for
show,
sure.
then you need to sever
Yeah.
communication.
Yeah, because they can't let it go, and you don't want to hurt